Hi guys, here we are in the Stonethwaite Valley in the Lake District, and it's bank holiday weekend and the campsites are busy. We're off on an overnighter up to Ullscarf, which if you thought of the Lake District as a wheel, Ullscarf would be the hub of that wheel. So all valleys lead from Ullscarf. So that's our destination tonight. I think it's 713 or something like that, metres high. It doesn't matter about the height, it doesn't matter. So yeah, we're just on our way up the Stonethwaite Valley, and we're going to be following the Stonethwaite back up to Greenside Edge, or Greenup Edge, I think it is. And then we're going to summit Ullscarf this afternoon, so let's go for that. That's looking up the Langstrath Valley. Quite hazy. Like I say, it's very humid, but it's cool here under the trees with the downdraft off the river. Oh, nice. This is just making our way to the bridge over Stonethwaite Beck. That's us on our way up the valley. We'd say we're about a third to halfway up, and we've only seen one other person. Very busy in the bottom, but not so the further up the valley you get. There are one or two walkers out, but not like what's in the bottom there. It's a real honeypot. But yeah, cracking views. It's starting to clear up and we're getting a little bit of breeze as we get higher. So let's give you a look back down the valley into Borrowdale. And you see the smoke of barbecues rising off the campsite there. People are starting early, getting them burgers and sausages on. Oh, we've got a herdwick for company, and we've just found a cracking little pitch here, but we're just a bit short of where we want to go. But this little grassy knoll here would be perfect for a tent, well grazed by the herdwicks. And somebody's trying to start a bit of a cairn off here on the top of it, but it's cropped. It's like a bowling green. But that waterfall there, we're going to give it a little visit, see what it looks like. Absolutely beautiful. It's under a rowan tree. The old herdwick here, it's a bit warm for them. They're just lying down basking, panting. But this is an absolutely splendid valley. It's a while since we've been up here. It's not a place that we've visited too often. It's just that when we were doing the Wainwrights, we have a vague recollection of this area. There's so many different aspects and routes. You can't take them all in. But that's beautiful, that. I think that's where they shot the video for the Bounty advert back in the 70s. I can remember. We could maybe reenact that moment. We're coming into what looks like some moraines before we get onto Green Up Edge, and then we'll make our way up onto Ullscarf from there. That's us just come out at the head of the valley nearly, and what a wonderful valley it is. Loads of pitching places amongst those moraines, absolutely beautiful. A little beck running through the middle, water coming right out of the hill. A little bit breezier up here, not as humid in the valley bottom. So looking back onto Eagle Crag. Got some guys climbing on the face of this rock here. Warm work coming up there, like. Beautiful views though. The light's just breaking through down there. The clouds starting to disperse. Here we are, guys, just approaching the summit of Ullscarf. To our right we've got Dunmill Raise, and to our left Seathwaite Valley. We're at 726 metres. And according to Mr. Wainwright, we are now in the centre of the Lakeland Fells. Absolutely beautiful. The haze is due to the heat. And this is the summit of Ullscarf. Yeah. Nice to get these packs off, I think. So we'll get our packs off and we'll bring you back when we find a nice place to pitch. This is us set up for the night. It's just coming on for 7:30 and the sun is still quite high in the sky. We can see the reflections of vehicles up at the Honester slate mine, and there still seems to be quite a bit of activity up there. But I suppose it is such a lovely evening. Where we camped at, I've never seen as many crane fly in my life. It's unbelievable. I think the heat and the humidity this afternoon has brought them all out. Thousands of them. So we've left the tent zipped up and we haven't even put our sleep mats and sleeping bags in yet. But yeah, there's the summit. Cairn, but not far from it. We've just walked out onto the end of the Ullscarf ridge and we're looking down onto Blee Tarn, and this could be our route off tomorrow, where we'll go down to Wat Endleth and back down to Rosted, down the Col in the bottom. But spectacular view from here. We can see Derwent water, and beyond that Bassenthurst. But there are a lot of red deer in this area here. And beyond those summits there we have Harrop Tarn. Skylarks are singing on the wing, but not another soul up here. Lovely evening. So we'll just make our way back along the ridge and we'll get our sleep system set up. We haven't opened the tent because there's that many crane fly. I'm saying crane fly, I'm not sure what they are, but they look like small daddy long legs to me. And we'll get that set up and then I think we'll just enjoy the sunset. Sit back and enjoy the sunset, because it looks like we're going to get a little bit of one anyway through the haze. sunrise, having a bit of breakfast. Yeah, we've got a cracking little place to brew up on this rock. But the tent's absolutely covered in them flies that we had yesterday. Let's give it a quick look. There seems to be more and more of them accumulating as the sun comes up. But we've awoke to a glorious morning, had a lovely sunrise. We've had a lot of moisture, dew in the night. The outside of the fly is absolutely wringing wet. Hopefully this sun will dry it off. We awoke all the skylarks at about 2 o'clock, 2:30 this morning. We knocked our little light on in the tent and they must have thought it was sunrise because they all started singing. As soon as we knocked it off, they stopped singing. We're getting there, we're getting there. That was our pitch there. Usual, no trace, just a bit of flat grass. Cracking view to waken up to. Looking straight down onto Fleetwith Pike. Beautiful. Yeah, we're all packed up and ready to roll. Diane's ready for off ski. Have a good night.
Yep.
Cloud inversion still over Lake Windermere there in the distance. Yep. Cracking overnight there. So that was Ullscarf 726. A lovely place for a wild camp. So we're going to head out via Bleetarn and down to Wat Endleth and then down to Rossford. Well, we're nearly down from the hill, guys, and that's us looking out onto Honister and the end of the valley. So before we say goodbye, I'd just like to say thanks for joining us on this ratch, and we'll catch you on the next one.